If your child has their first loose tooth, they may be a little bit nervous about it. I've got another video that I'll link in the description if you'd like more information about loose teeth and when you might need to see the dentist. But more than anything, I bet they are super excited about the tooth fairy money. So I'm going to share below via affiliate links some of my favorite tooth fairy related products, all of which I'll try to make directly clickable for you as I describe them. Sometimes parents aren't really sure what to do or how to introduce the tooth fairy, and so I thought I'd compile a short little video about common things that I recommend doing that make it fun and that a lot of parents and families that I work with do, and some products that they use. So as a pediatric dentist and a mom of 3 kids ages 6 and under, I have a lot of experience with loose teeth and children losing their first tooth. Over my nearly 10 years in practice, I've discovered a lot of unique tips and tools that have helped my patients and my children get a lot of joy out of the process of losing their baby teeth and the tooth fairy visiting. First, a special tooth fairy pillow or a stuffy is a must-have, and it can be a great birthday or holiday gift around their 5th birthday, maybe even their 4th birthday, as crazy as that sounds. Most children, on average, do lose their first baby tooth, typically that lower middle incisor, around age 6 years. But for some kids, it can be as early as age 4, especially girls who tend to lose them a little bit earlier than boys, or even earlier if they've experienced any type of dental trauma or bumps to the front teeth. They can sometimes fall out sooner. For other children, though, losing their first tooth can happen as late as age 7. And so with this wide variation of normal, just be sure your child is established with seeing a pediatric dentist regularly from the time that first tooth comes in, or at the latest by their first birthday. The dentist is going to check to make sure their teeth are healthy and developing normally. So this little sequin tooth fairy pillow is what I bought for my daughter. She is 5 and going to be starting to lose teeth soon. She's so ready. She's got an older sibling. And so you want some type of tooth fairy pillow. This one is adorable. She loves like these little sequiny flip things, but it was sort of a pain to load the little pillow. It comes with the pillow separate into the pillowcase. But if you can stand that, it took me a hot minute to get into there, but it's adorable. And it has a little pocket where you put the tooth and then you put the money. So it's really, really cute, really sweet. And I love the back. It says, "Some things are forever, but at times it is true that we must shed the old to make room for the new. This tooth served me well, but my time with it is through. So to give it new purpose, I entrust it to you." I thought that was really sweet. So I really like that. I'm a sucker. But you definitely need a tooth fairy pillow or a tooth fairy stuffed animal that has a little pocket where you can exchange easily and not lose the tooth and the money. But there are tons of other styles and characters that you can check out that I've got in my storefront, which you can find in the description below. A special tradition that we like to do in our house is to write notes to the tooth fairy, which requires tiny cards so she can carry them in little tiny envelopes with some washable fun gel pens that they don't usually get. That's for special occasions like writing thank you notes, writing tooth fairy notes, what have you. The perfect complement to that is a sweet little fairy-sized envelope that comes with personalized letters that the tooth fairy brings for them. It's adorable. Look at these. They're so cute. And then a certificate of receipt of the tooth can also be fun. If you like to give gifts in addition to or instead of money in exchange for the tooth, I love the idea of a tooth fairy necklace or a bracelet. I'm going to get one of those for my daughter. A commemorative coin can also be cool, or even something fun like temporary tattoos. You can even go all out for that first tooth and give something big like an electric toothbrush if they don't yet have one. The Colgate Hum manual toothbrush is great for this age as they gain independence with brushing because the app experience is entertaining and it guides them with brushing. You just have to figure out an explanation for how that tiny little fairy carried this box all the way to the room. Not sure about that one, but this would be a great little gift. Maybe a stocking stuffer if you're worried about the whole narrative of the tooth fairy falling apart because of the giant toothbrush box. Now, if your family is really into perpetuating the magic of the tooth fairy visiting, in addition to leaving handwritten, personalized letters from the tooth fairy that I mentioned above, you could also install a special tooth fairy sized door. Look at this. Oh, isn't that so cute? That's for her to visit through. You could also leave like a sprinkle of biodegradable glitter, or if you're really extra, you could even track her little footprints with this kit and like a little black light that comes with it. That's amazing. I haven't done that. I feel a little bad. I don't want them to believe like too much of the tooth fairy in our house. I want them to have some magic, but I also don't want to deceive them. So we aren't super extra, but some people go all out and they love this. So another thing you can get is a small storage box for the teeth. Something like this. This is a nice little metal one that I found. I'll link again below in the description. My son likes this and it fits perfectly with some quarters. So if you just put some quarters in there, it's cool. Little wooden boxes can work similarly. They have a lot of them with like a little tooth on it or like a bundle with little fairies on them. But the only downside is that those lids might not be as secure. So for like long-term storage or just a bump in the night as the tooth fairy is entering and leaving, you wouldn't want the lid to come off and the tooth to get lost. But they are really cute. So if they're just going to sit on their nightstand or their windowsill, it'll work just fine. Another thing that you'll see out there is like tiny glass bottles with little cork tops or like a tiny little canvas bag, and that can work too. If you want to preserve all of their teeth together, there is actually a little keepsake box. It's got like sections for each type of tooth. It kind of holds everything. So that can be something that a lot of parents like and choose to just keep those little teeth as well. If you're looking for more tooth fairy fun, all my suggestions, you can again go to the description below and visit my storefront. Enjoy this magical time with the tooth fairy visiting your little one.